Welcome back to my backyard snack yard on a very hot evening here in Dorset, England. We're in the midst of a new heat wave. Temperatures have rocketed up to 35 degrees Celsius today. It's been crazy. I think that's equivalent to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Very, very hot. And I just came out here to water the most sensitive plants, the ones in pots in particular. And look at my apple tree. There are loads of apples on it already, and suddenly it's decided to flower a bit here in June. Not sure why. Actually, there are quite a few flowers on it. Some over there. That's really unusual. Maybe got a bit confused, but it's interesting. Lots of apples. We've already had our June drop, and I've already done lots of thinning out and everything, so lovely apples coming along nicely. And what I want to have a look at is my kiwi vine, my kiwi berry vine. This is a hardy kiwi, Actinidia, Issai, this one's called. And there are quite a few berries that have set. Oh, I think I just have a little spider crawling on me. There we go. And the thing with these little vines is they can get very, very thirsty and then they drop all their fruit. I think because we have such cold weather too, there aren't as many berries setting as there usually would be. It's kind of a low fruit set this year, which is a shame. This Issai is really good. It doesn't need a pollination partner. Like usually kiwis, they require a male and a female plant in order to produce fruit. This one doesn't, but it does better with a male partner nearby. And so I have planted one, and as soon as it starts flowering, it should sort of cross-pollinate with this one and produce even more fruit. But as you can see, there are lots of lovely little berries up there. And I also planted another female nearby too, called Ken's Red. It's down here in the undergrowth. It's still quite little. It's got some lovely red bits on it. And I am also making sure to water him because I think he could get really thirsty too. He's just deep down next to all the little raspberries. Everything's getting a bit dry in here, but you know, we'll have rain soon enough. We are in England after all. It never stays dry for way too long. So I am going to water the kiwi though, even though I know it's not going to stay dry for too long. I have brought a nice 10-litre pitcher of water with me just to give it a good drink, because I don't want it to dry out. That will just mean no berries if we do that, so best to stay on the safe side. I also think there's some yellowing here on the leaves. If you look here, so I think it could do with a bit of a magnesium feed. I'll give it some Epsom salts soon, maybe tomorrow. I like to give it a bit of a seaweed feed too sometimes, so I might do that as well, just to keep it going. It's got so much growth on it, so many berries, so it really would be a shame to not feed it properly. But yeah, it is such a lovely, lovely vine. And it's just about making sure it doesn't dry out now. I might give it one more bucket of water. But as I said, most of the plants are just having to try to survive until rain comes again, which it will do soon enough. This is such wonderful weather though. It's so nice to have some warmth and sunshine. And in a few days it's going to sort of cool down to about 26 degrees Celsius, which is also really nice and still very warm. especially for us. We're not used to these kind of temperatures. Got some loganberries down here, which are ripening up. So, get back to this now, but thank you for joining me for a little look at my kiwi berries, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. And sure enough, as if to prove a point, we're getting the softest of rainfalls. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there are little soft raindrops falling. It would be so nice to get a proper rain shower, but I don't think it's going to happen just yet.